قالوا اتخذ الرحمن ولدا. They say that Ar-Rahman, the merciful God, has begotten a son. So Allah reacts. So لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْئًا عِدًّا is one of the most abominable assertions one can make. So تَكَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَ مِنْهُ. It is the skies are ready to burst. وَتَنْشَقَّ الْأَرْضُ and the earth to split asunder. وَتَخِرُّ الْجِبَالُ حَدًّا and the mountains to fall down in utter ruin. Such a horrible swearing they give Allah. This is it. Father and son relationship. Such a horrible swearing. That if the heavens had a feeling like you, emotions like you, the heavens would have fallen. And the earth would have split asunder and the mountains fall down in utter ruin. But nothing happens to the Muslims. Nothing. You know, it's an amazing situation. That Allah Ta'ala reacts in the strongest language that you can imagine. That if you want to swear me, if you want to abuse me, you can't abuse me anything worse than this, to say that I begot a son. Allah begot a son, because begetting is an animal act. It belongs to the lower animal functions of sex. I'm asking the Englishman, again and again. When I read his catechism, an Anglican, Christian, I said, excuse me sir, tell me now, when you say beget, begotten son, begotten, not made, what are you trying to emphasize? Will you please explain? What are you really trying to tell me? And believe me, in 40 years, no Englishman worth his salt ever opened his mouth. No Englishman. It had to be an American. It was in a mosque. I was talking to him. I happen to be one of the guides in the largest mosque in the southern hemisphere, which is in Durban. I do a job of work, you know, where we have, last year we handled more than 12,000 tourists. And we don't just entertain them, allow them to see the sights. And so this marble came from where? From Spain, and the chandeliers came from Turkey, and the terrazzo work and the carpet came from Persia, and the teak came from Burma. Dead things you're talking about. These people that come to our masjids, they want to know you, what you stand for, not these dead things. Because perhaps they have better dead things than these in their own home. But this is the usual practice. If you go to the Blue Mosque, you go to the Muhammadiyya Mosque in Egypt, well, the mosque in Washington, D.C., I've been there, and I see the same procedure. You know, where the marble came from, and the terrazzo came from, and the carpet came from, and the Turks did this, and rubbish, garbage. The Americans is garbage, all garbage. So I do a job of work. And in this, I talk to people, ask them questions, they ask me questions. So it happened to be an American. I was telling him, I said, look, speaking English, that's his also mother tongue, English. He's American, but he speaks English. So I said, will you tell me, when you say begotten, not made, what are you trying to emphasize? What are you trying to tell me? He said, it means, I said, what does it mean? He said, it means sired by God. Sired by God. That is the word they use in animal husbandry, you know, the type of thing they do, you know, artificial insemination and the natural processes. They said this horse was sired by that one, and that was his father, and it was sired by that one, and sired by that one. It's an animal term used in animal husbandry. I said, what? Where is it sired by? So what? He said, no, I'm only telling you what it means. I didn't say that that is what happened. You see? This is what it is. It's a beautiful way for you to start with your fellow countrymen. You know, when they talk about Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son, begotten, not made, because God had many sons, but those are metaphorical. See, Adam was created by God. He was not begotten. Jesus was begotten, not made. So you ask him very nicely. Say, look, we are people from the East. Maybe you are second or third generation English, British, yeah? But most of us I see are first generation people coming, and that language also betrays some bit of Pakistan or some bit of Bangladesh and some bit of Hindustan in that tongue when they speak English. It betrays to me, says, look, where you come from. I know where you come from. You see? So for you it's so nice, so humble, in all humility. You said, sir, will you please explain? When you say begotten, not made, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand. Will you please make it easy for me? And wallah, no Englishman will ever open his mouth. That is the best way of teaching him. The fallacy of what he's telling you. Ask him, simple question, humble question. Please explain to me what is to beget in your language. When you say begotten, not made, what are you trying to tell me? Now,